definitely did not expect that entrance anyway. I think for me, I was already like mentally checked out of that relationship like before I went on the shows.
Would you say you're more of a relationship like lover boy than being single?
We was in there was like there's actually drama every night. Even some of it has been cut out of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so there's actually more. Everyone stormed off like separated and stuff, and the boys just arguing.
You are now in a relationship since Love Island.
I actually feel like she said she didn't fancy me at the time though.
Really?
Yeah, she
You
does
must
now.
have
She does now.
I knew straight away, yeah. I wouldn't say I didn't get along with anyone. I just say certain people aren't my cup of tea. I heard a comment saying that he said it all got to my head and stuff. I don't know why. A lot of people have opinions on what they see and like how it should be. You have no idea. It's so easy to be like toxic to people and I guess hold grudges and stuff. And for me, it's just more like just get on with it. It's like life goes on. 1,000,000%. Like lads talk about people that they see. If you really like someone, you think like this could go somewhere, then you talk about it all the time. But this sounds really bad, but yeah.
Welcome, Callum, to White Fox After Hours. We're very excited to have you here.
I'm excited to answer the questions.
Yeah?
Yeah, we were just saying that. He's going in blind. He hasn't seen the questions
Yeah,
yet.
no questions.
We'll grill you. It's going to be really scary.
Is it a grilling? Is that what it is?
No.
That's what it is.
No, it's going to be very easy.
Okay.
So, how has your week been, first of all?
It's been good to be fair. Still a bit ropey from the weekend, but I mean, I'm okay. All good.
I know, we were saying that you missed our event, but a lot of your friends were there and they were really struggling.
Yeah, I mean, I've spoken to Casey as well. I said the event was unbelievable, but unfortunately I didn't get to go. But to be fair, it probably worked out the best because I'd be so hungover.
Yes.
You definitely would
I
have.
mean, I'm still a little bit hungover now, but
So, what did you get up to on the weekend? What's a weekend in your life look like normally?
it depends. It varies. It varies every weekend. But I had my friend's 30th on Saturday, and it just like, I feel like the older you get, I know when you're like 18, 19, everyone says, yeah, it gets worse when you get older, and you don't believe it. And then you actually get older, and it's like 10 times worse.
It's actually.
Yeah, it's like 4 days recovery.
Oh, it's actually, it's
worth
not
it.
bad.
It's not. It's actually not worth it.
What's a hungover day like for you now? What's your routine?
Do you know what? I try to get up and do things. I just think if I just sit around all day, it just makes me feel worse. So
Yeah.
walk the dog. Unfortunately, I've not got a beach. Which is, yeah.
No, I was
Unfortunate.
looking at your TikTok out one night and then had booked a fitness.
Oh yeah, well that was in London, and I was seriously hungover.
That is crazy
Yeah.
behaviour. You're
Do you know,
like,
we actually come fourth as well, but it was the maddest thing.
How did you
Whatever,
do that?
I don't know.
There's just
Struggled.
no way. I'm a rotter when I'm hungover. Like, I need to bed rot all day.
But do you know what? I felt so much better after I'd done it though.
Yeah,
it's
that's
just I think it's
true.
just getting there and just getting out.
that's
Yeah.
secure. Book yourself
Yeah.
like a fitness comp the next day
Yeah,
after going
maybe
out.
not.
Catch me
First
never
time and
doing
last
that.
time. Yeah, not again. Never
No,
again.
never
Fourth is a
again.
good effort after that.
Yeah, I felt ill. I felt really ill, but
Yeah.
it was worth it.
That'll take it out of you.
Yeah. I think that's Casey's doing actually.
Yeah.
Because Casey actually forced me to do it, and I was like, why not?
The fitness competition.
Yeah.
Bad friend.
Great friend.
Or good friend, yeah, however you see it.
That's one way to cure a hangover. So we're going to start with some quick fire questions.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So
I don't know if I'm really. I don't know if I'm good under pressure, but
Oh,
we'll find out.
really?
We'll find out.
We'll,
I think
we'll
we'll-
find out.
I think we'll find out. I feel like you will be.
So, what is your guilty pleasure meal?
Ooh,
Because you cook a lot, don't you?
yeah. When you say guilty pleasure, is that more like binge or what you really crave?
Yeah, like your fave.
Do you know what? I love Turkish food.
Really?
Yeah.
Yum.
Just like meat and rice and veg and bread.
Delish.
Nothing like. I don't like burgers or anything like that. It's more just Turkish.
Keeping it
Turkish.
simple.
We
Keeping
don't
it
have
simple.
enough
Yeah.
Turkish food. Maybe it's not like as big in
Yeah.
Australia.
Yeah, you're all like poke bowls and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Acai bowls.
Yeah.
It's health and wealth sometimes. Okay, what's your alter ego on a night out?
I don't actually have one.
Really?
Yeah.
Just you?
Yeah, when you say alter ego, does that mean like a split personality kind of thing?
Yeah, like when you are drinking or on a night out, do you have like a version of yourself that comes out when you're...
Yeah, do you know what? I feel like I'm just more annoying. Like some people get really tired when they're drunk. I just get more like annoying but not loud.
What does annoying mean?
Just
What's some
winding
things you've
people up.
done?
I don't know, just winding people up. I don't know. Just, yeah.
That's
have to
kind of
see it.
fun though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's fun.
Maybe at one of our next White Fox
Maybe, yeah,
events.
yeah.
Yeah,
You'll
you
be
have to
having
be
us
there
on
next
that.
time.
Yeah, next time. I'll be there next time, definitely.
And what's your toxic trait?
Oh, you know what? Someone told me what my toxic trait was the other day, and I sort of think,
Scarlett's is that she's always late.
mm,
Mine is that I've got absolutely no sense of direction. I can't even get to the right hotel.
really? I think
Yeah.
mine's more, I'm not organised. Like, I'm organised, but I'll leave things like last minute.
Yeah.
So I used to plan things and go over everything, but now we're just like, if I want to go somewhere, I'll book it like a week before.
That's kind of fun though.
It
Keep
is, but it can be
spontaneous.
stressful for other people.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
so-
That's true. If you've got like a type A friend,
Yeah.
that's not helpful.
All my girlfriends just, yeah.
She's
She
type
needs to
A.
plan her
Okay.
outfit. She needs to do everything like months in advance, dye her hair, get her nails done.
And you're like, we're going on this
Yeah.
trip next
Yeah,
week.
literally, yeah.
Okay, that's fair. That
Yeah,
would stress
yeah,
me
yeah.
out. Girls
So-
have a lot more to do to prep for a trip.
Yeah, I get that, to be fair.
You guys can just
So-
be like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, it is annoying, but it's just the way I am.
That is a toxic trait. We'll take it.
So you're now in a relationship since Love Island.
Yes.
How do you pronounce her name? Sorry,
So basically, because she sings, this is what a lot of people call her Mina, or people call her Mina, but that's her singing name because she's an artist.
Oh.
So her actual name is Yasmin, but it comes from Yasmina
Okay.
kind of thing.
okay.
So it's like, obviously, when you're an artist, obviously I'm not an artist, I don't know, but I think it's so difficult to try and get a name, so I think she just kind of went with Mina. Her actual name's Jasmine. And no one
Okay.
knows. No one actually knows. It's
Yeah,
mad.
because that's her
It's
Instagram
strange.
name
Yeah,
as well,
yeah,
Mina.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
She is amazing at singing. Like, wow.
Yeah, she's good. I monitor her all the time just to keep doing more, but she's not listening to me sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you hear her sing a lot?
Yeah, I do. No, I do. At first, she never sang in front of me.
Mm.
I think it took like 2-3 months to sing in front of me, but after that, she kind of just does it everywhere now.
How did you two meet?
Do you know what? It was on a night out, but I wasn't drinking. I was only there for 2 hours, and normally I wouldn't ever go out and just go for the sake of going out for 2 hours and then go somewhere else. But I went to meet my friend, and she was in there, and she actually weren't supposed to be going out as well. And then I got talking to her, and then got a number, blah blah blah, and then just I went from there.
It was meant to
Okay.
happen. You were both.
Yeah, it
not
was
meant
very
to be
weird.
out.
Yeah, it was very weird. But do you know what's really funny, right? So months before this, I was in a restaurant, and her uncle was in there, and he said, "Oh, I think there's a guy out of here who's just from Love Island who's like recently single. I think you'd fancy him." And then she was like, "Who is it?" And then like he told him her name, blah blah blah, and she said, "Yeah, he's all right, not too bad." And then like that was months before we even met, and then
No
obviously when I met her,
way.
yeah.
It's
Oh,
like
the
the invisible
uncle.
string.
Do you know? Yeah, she was
theory.
telling me about this yesterday
Yeah.
as well. I had no idea what it actually meant.
It's crazy. It happens
Yeah.
for so many people. There's
Is
like
that
so
means
many
like where
connections.
you're connected in life, but you don't
Like your
meet each other until a certain
strings
time.
Yeah.
Are like going next to each other, and like there's like little interactions, but then they meet.
Yeah, that's so weird.
It's
She told me about it
crazy.
yesterday, which is strange.
But
Yeah.
also, the uncle was just really wingmanning
Yeah.
it well.
That was months before I ever even seen her as well.
He was putting in the work for you.
I know.
Yeah, it was wingman.
You might have to get him like a
I
gift
know.
or something.
I know. I actually feel like she said she didn't fancy me at the time though.
Really?
Yeah. But
Oh, well, I mean,
She
you
does
must
now.
have convinced
She
her.
does now.
Yeah, she does now.
What was your first date?
Do you know what? It was like a mixture of things. We went to like it's called Chaos Carts, and it's like so you know Mario where you got like bananas and stuff on the floor.
Yeah.
So it's like them in like go karts, and if you go over the bananas, it slows the person behind you down. It's kind of weird. It's like go kart, and then
That's
we
a
went.
fun
Yeah,
first
yeah.
date.
It's actually
Fun
quite
day.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we went to Junkyard Golf after that, which is like drunken crazy golf, I guess. And then she actually had work the next day, but she wanted to stay out, so we went for a drink afterwards, and we didn't end up going home till like 3 a.m.
Oh
Well, she had
my
work at like
God.
7, so she must have been enjoying it.
Yeah, she
Wow.
must
Yeah.
have.
That is
It's
like-
actually a really good
fun
first date.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
There's a lot
fun.
of activities happening there.
Yeah, it was fun.
Do you prefer like an activity kind of date over a drink?
Yeah, I don't mind drinking. It's just a bit like you can go for a drink anytime you want. It's like I'd
Yeah.
rather do something fun.
Yeah,
And definitely,
I agree.
I would not go for food on a first date. I just wouldn't.
No, we
It's the
say this
worst.
as well.
Eating in
First
front
date
of
with
someone,
food.
like,
And it's just like
across.
you're just static, just facing them the whole time. It's,
Yeah.
it's-
Nah, and
No.
the thought of like answering a question then having to choose. like,
Yeah,
so-
nah,
Sitting
it's not
across
one.
from someone on a first date is
Nah.
like an
Yeah,
absolute
yeah,
no.
yeah. I would never.
Nah, you need
Nah,
to be
not for
doing
me.
something fun.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, okay.
well the
From
boys
the
should be
route.
taking notes from that first date because
Yeah.
if someone asked me on that date, I'd be.
I'd be in. Was that you planning the date?
Yeah, it was actually, yeah. It was kind
Okay.
of just like from one to the other to the other. It was good though, good fun.
Yeah, okay.
Good first
Boys
date.
should be taking notes.
They should be.
Yeah.
Boys, be listening. And do you feel like you guys are like quite similar or very different?
Now we're very similar, you know.
Mm.
We're similar, but we're different in ways as well. I feel like personalities wise, we're very similar. Like we like taking like the mick out of each other, or we like having a laugh. We're very like not serious people, so in that sense, we're very similar.
Mm.
do you know what? Yeah, we're just very similar in all ways, I think.
That's nice.
it's
I feel
good.
like it's important to just be like relaxed with each other and
Yeah.
like having like the same sense of humor is important.
Yeah, that is a must. Like, you
Yeah.
must have the same sense of humour.
Yeah.
Otherwise, for me, it wouldn't work, personally.
Yeah.
No, definitely not.
Did you plan out like the soft launch or hard launch plan? Like what happened in that conversation? Because that would have been a big thing for you
Yeah.
after All Stars to announce that. Because
Yeah, it
everyone was
was.
like,
Because it was like, when was it? It was like, we actually... So she was actually my girlfriend in July. So it's only been like 2 months. But we've known
Yeah.
each other since like the end of March, so... and I actually had never heard of hard launch and soft launch. She told me about it. I was like, what's that even mean?
She's
Yeah, I
teaching
feel like
you
I'm
new
just a bit
things.
old. Yeah, and then she was like, soft launch. I was like, I don't know what you mean. And I think a soft launch though, where was it? I think it might have been in Mykonos in June.
Mm-hmm. What was the soft launch?
I think it was the back of a head.
Yeah, that's a good
Well,
start.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then a hard launch are in, I think it was July maybe.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean,
that was a
Yeah.
feed pick.
yeah, it was a few pit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it was all planned out.
It wasn't necessarily planned. I just thought I'll just do it now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
I weren't kind of holding off, but sometimes even though like we was going well and stuff, I thought it needs to be really serious for me to like post someone. If you know what I mean? So
Yeah, I guess you have a lot of people with a lot of opinions,
Yeah.
so you want to be
People
sure.
were speculating, I think, as well when you posted the soft launch. Like I saw lots of TikToks trying to figure out.
What was the soft
Who it
launch?
was.
Was it the spa? It was a spa or is it either a walk-in? I actually can't remember.
I think I remember seeing a TikTok and it was like maybe she posted the back of you.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah,
you
yeah,
posted
yeah. That was
something.
Mykonos, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was Mykonos.
And everyone was like, oh my God, it's
Yeah.
Callum. Like you can't
Yeah.
do anything.
Yeah, it's mad.
They'll find out.
Yeah.
Yeah. How
It's
do you
crazy.
go with that? Like everyone talking about all your every move.
Do you know what? I find it really strange because like Love Island's like such a high profile show. You don't actually realise how big it is, but I mean, it's people just like paying attention to other people's lives, I guess. But it's fine with me.
Yeah. You're
I
just
mean-
doing your thing.
Yeah, exactly. I kind of not think. I don't really think about it too much.
Yeah.
I just get on with life, I guess.
I know. I feel like it's easy to just like post your things and then just get on with it.
Yeah, I don't like really take into account of like. I don't know if this sounds bad, but other people's.
No, I think
Kind of-
that's a good way
I
to
think
be.
it's a good way to be.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the
Especially
only
in
way.
your industry.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there can be a lot of like fabricated stuff as well now with like this industry and stuff. And like for me, it's just like just normal person. Do you know what I mean? I just post whenever and
Yeah.
whatever kind of thing.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you have any green flags that you look out for in a potential partner? Like, what were
I
your
know it
green
sounds so
flags?
cliche, but like I said, like, don't take yourself too seriously. Like, I think green flags. I feel like it's easier to spot red flags than it is green flags.
Okay, let's start with red flags then, because it definitely is easy to spot red flags.
I mean, I have got some, but wait, what are your green flags and red flags? 'Cause I like to know from a guy's perspective what.
Yeah,
what it is.
funny
Yeah.
is essential.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Definitely.
funny's definitely for me.
Like good chat
Yeah.
is also they're kind of the same thing. Red flags.
Someone that goes out every weekend.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is a red
Definitely.
flag.
That's a red flag to me, to be fair.
Someone that's always like prioritizing the boys over you.
Yeah.
I feel
Gotta
like
have a good mix.
yeah, you get that a lot in Australia.
You really?
Yeah, it's a very like boys, quite laddish culture. And so I feel like it's very different here, we've found anyway.
Really?
Yeah. But
Well, I
that's
think-
definitely
yeah.
a red flag.
Yeah, no, I agree. I definitely agree with the going out stuff. It's like nobody wants someone that's going out all the time, and
No.
I feel like girl time's different though to lad time.
Yeah,
What
that's
do you
I-
mean?
What is, we want to know. We don't know what
Like,
lad time
I
is.
don't actually know. I think it's. I mean, if I get together with mates, it's either just like going around for like. I don't know if you do cups of tea in Australia.
I love a cup of tea. So my
Yeah.
housemate is from the UK.
Right. Okay. So yeah, you kind of get it. You get
Yeah,
it.
I mean,
Cup of tea.
I feel like I wouldn't normally.
Yeah,
have
I'll
a
just
cup
pop
of
round
tea.
to my friends for coffee and just like a game
Yeah.
of darts
Yeah.
and just
Oh, that's quite nice.
nothing.
That's
It's like
really
nothing major.
awesome.
Yeah. What are boys talking about? Like, if you're seeing a girl, will you be talking with your mates about it? Or is that just like not? Because I feel like if I'm
Yeah,
ever
definitely.
talking to a guy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah, 1,000,000%. Like lads talk about people that they're seeing.
Mm.
1,000,000%.
Even when do they start talking about it?
For me, like, even so, for example, when I met Yaz, I told my friends I was going on a date with her straight away.
Yeah.
I told her I was speaking to her that night, and then obviously I was like, I went on a date last night. So like straight away, really.
We always
Yeah.
think that boys
It depends how invested you are in someone.
That's true.
Like if you
Yeah.
really like someone, you think like this could go somewhere, then you talk about it all the time. But obviously, I don't know about.
Have you had many encounters with people that you feel like they were different in real life? Careful with your words here.
No, but I always get like not a gut instinct, but when I speak to certain people, and they're like, "Oh, how you doing? You okay?" And you just think like you're only just saying that just trying to be like friends and stuff, and it's like I can see right through you.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I've only got like 3-4 close friends, really.
Yeah.
That's nice though.
Yeah.
Keep it close. And
Yeah, I'm even like my close friends outside of the industry, I've probably got like 3.
Yeah. I
So
think
having a
that's the best
small
way to
circle is the
be.
best.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
Yeah.
And speaking of, you and Casey are very close.
Yeah.
How's he doing? Your bromance, it's a little broken now that you have a
I
girlfriend.
know. I've actually not seen him for probably like a month now. I still speak to him and stuff, but I
Yeah.
think he's been doing his own thing. I know he's very out there. But yeah, he's still like my close friend and stuff. He's still, yeah.
Yeah, that's
the
nice.
bromance is.
Yeah, he's still
Still
there.
intact.
Yeah,
There,
he's
but-
still there. And,
Good.
I spoke to him on the phone actually the other day. I need to go and see him because I've not seen him for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know he was going to the White Fox event. He didn't tell me.
Oh, did he not?
No, I think I rang him like a couple of days after, and that's when he told me.
But he was there.
Yeah, I seen him flirting with someone who was on the interview.
Me.
Is it you? Was it? No way. Oh yeah,
yeah.
seen him. Typical.
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever had a girlfriend, has he? Casey?
Never.
No, never.
That's a red
I'm
flag.
He seems like he's on the hunt though for one.
Yeah,
from that
I
video.
think it actually is. To be fair,
Yeah.
the conversations I've been having with him, he's definitely on the hunt. But
Oh, well, look no
who
further.
knows? Yeah.
You guys went to Vegas together,
Yes,
right?
we did. Yeah.
How was it?
Really, honestly, one of the best holidays I've ever been on.
Really?
Yeah,
I've
'cause-
never been. What's it like?
So I think I went like 7 years ago, and I went with my dad, so it's a little bit different. But and then when you go with like a friend, it's completely different.
It looked
It's
like you had
wild.
a fun trip.
Yeah,
It looks like
But I
anything
think
can happen.
we done it like I think we done it the right way because we chilled for like the first 3 nights. We done like all the activities, got them out of the way, and then after that we just went a bit mental.
That's
drinking
really
every day.
responsible of you to do the activities first, because I
Yeah,
feel like
because we got there on a Wednesday. We thought if we go out Wednesday night, Thursday night, by the time it gets to like Saturday night, Sunday night, you'll be ruined. So.
but first night fever is so real sometimes.
Oh, I know. I was itching
that
to go
was
out.
good
I
of
was
you.
really itching. And Case was like, "No, let's not be stupid." So he was actually the
really
sensible one in
smart.
that
Really
first night.
responsible.
Yeah, but it's
wow.
unreal. I definitely recommend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys
okay.
are better than
Definitely.
us. We would be.
Why don't you plan to go?
We
I mean,
should.
how far is it from Australia?
It'd be I don't know, to get to
well,
LA.
we go to
it's
16
like
hours. For
yeah.
LA, yeah.
Like, that's a long flight.
I know we're so far away from
I know.
everything.
I feel like Bali's your go-to, innit?
yeah.
Yeah, but it's not quite the same as Vegas.
Yeah, no, it's not.
I don't know if you can
Yeah,
compare
yeah,
them.
no, completely different.
Do you have any stories you can spill from Vegas?
Trying to think.
He's like, no.
Was it giving
I
like
think.
the hangover?
Yeah. it was.
yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
I
That
feel like we
level.
had that much to drink on the last night. We went to some event. I think it was like the first event in Vegas they've done, and it was at the where they had the Super Bowl in the stadium.
Oh
They
yeah.
had, like, it was like a black pint, like a launch event, and we was there, and we was literally there for like 30 minutes because we couldn't speak.
It was like that.
Yeah,
bad.
it was that hungover. It was like we actually can't talk. We
Oh
need to
my
go home. And it was like it looked like the best night as well in
So you
Vegas.
couldn't
Oh,
even be
no.
out.
No,
Usually the drink would help, but no.
we tried, but yeah.
When it gets to that level of mute,
It's like, yeah, home
It's not
time.
good.
I remember
Yeah.
this guy, like, because we was with our friend over there. He does, like, the concierge. He was, like, met his friend. He was like, oh, there's 2 tequila shots. And literally, we both looked at you, thought, we can't do this.
Nah.
We just, like, threw it over our shoulder. But it was, such a good holiday, though. It was, like, the best time
Yeah.
ever.
the clubs
um,
there look insane.
Yeah, they're, like, ridiculous.
Yeah.
Remember going to see that Liv was over there?
Yes.
And it was, like, unbelievable.
Yeah. Wow.
Probably the best club we've been to, ever.
Yeah.
We'll have
I
to
want to
book a
go.
trip.
Yeah, you need to
Maybe
go.
next time we're in LA.
And you know the good thing for girls, everything's free.
Yeah.
Most
have
things are
heard
free for
that.
you. It's mad.
Yeah. America's different.
Yeah, it's
Have you
so weird.
spent much time anywhere else in America?
So I've been to Vegas, Florida. I went to California actually last year.
Mm.
You do a lot of traveling, don't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, I try to. I hate this country. I don't hate it. That's a bit of a strong word, but I'm just, I'm sick of like the weather. It's so depressing.
It
Where's
seems
your
like we
favourite
do.
place?
It depends what you're going for. I love Bali, love Vegas, and Europe. Like, I don't know. I feel like everywhere in Europe's like not the same, but you can do it so easy. I mean, you guys, you like what is it, 20-hour
It's so
flight?
quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we always do a big Euro summer trip. I've heard that people in the UK don't even understand that concept. Because
Yeah,
it's like
I
so
think I heard
close.
Euro Summer this year for the first time.
So we have to because it's like 24 hours away. We'll
You need
do
to make it a
all of the
trip.
countries in
Have
one.
you done that this year?
We
A
went
little-
to a few. We
yeah.
went to Mykonos. And
Australians love Mykonos, don't they?
Oh, what's
Love
not to
it,
like?
I know. I went to Mykonos actually this year. It was good. I enjoyed
Yeah?
that. Yeah.
Was that your first vacation?
I think it was.
How did it
was.
go?
Yeah, it was good, really good. I went for my friend's surprise 30th,
Fun.
and everyone was going in couples actually, and I was planning to go on my own, and then, like last minute I was just saying like, would you want to come? And she was like, yeah, why not? So
Oh, that's nice.
That's
Yeah.
a nice first.
yeah,
holiday
it was
together.
really good. It was actually a really good holiday as well. But
What's your tips for going on your first vacation together?
I don't actually know.
It just worked.
Was it smooth sailing?
Yeah, because we was like with a lot of friends and like couples. It was kind of just a good like fun holiday. And we was only there for I think it was like 4 nights, 5 nights. So
Yeah.
it wasn't like anything too wild.
That's good.
I feel like if you're going with friends, it's a good time
Yeah.
regardless.
Where are you planning to go next?
So we're actually going to Dubai in November. I've never actually been to Dubai before.
I haven't either. I've
Ever?
heard really good things.
Yeah, so we're going there for a week, and then I'm gonna try and get over your side of the world for a couple of weeks after it while I'm in Dubai because I feel like it's in the middle.
It is in the middle.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking Dubai, maybe back to Bali because I loved it.
It's so good.
You may as well, if you're
It's
in
actually so
Bali,
good, yeah.
you may as well be going to Australia as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. But this is the thing when I was saying before, I don't like planning anything. I've not got any plans, so like I'm booking one-way tickets basically.
So Yasmin's like, can you just make a plan?
She was literally
Please.
she was pressing me last night on just like getting a plan together. I was like, I'll just book it. Yeah.
Oh, that stresses me
So
out.
it's gonna be a one-way trip to Dubai and then probably like a one-way trip to I don't know, Bali, and then see what happens.
That's
Maybe
fun.
end up in Australia, who knows?
I think
I
you
think
should.
you'd like it.
It sounds
by
like
the
you like it.
sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably will.
You'll have to hit us up for any recs.
Yeah,
We
definitely.
know the spots.
Even in the Gold Coast.
Gold
Or is it just
Coast,
in
yeah.
there?
Yeah.
Really?
What do you?
Yeah, I love the Gold Coast. I've got so many friends there.
But
But
what's the difference between all three? Because is it?
so the Gold Coast is very chill,
Yeah.
but it's a lot of fun. It's very sunny. It's kind of what you think Australia is going to be. But it's, pretty quiet. There's still some fun spots, but Sydney is really busy. It's probably like the more city.
It's the beaches though.
Yeah,
is it?
that's where
Yeah.
we're from. That's our fave.
Okay.
So like Bondi Beach, that's where we live.
Oh yeah.
And so it's a good mix of like city and also beach.
Right.
And then Melbourne's very London vibes.
See, I got them mixed up, and I thought Sydney was like Melbourne, and Melbourne was like Sydney.
Yeah. Melbourne's like, like just city cold.
Yeah, I don't fancy that.
Yeah,
At
so maybe
all.
stay out of it. You've had
Nah,
enough of
not for
that.
me. Maybe Sydney then.
Yeah. Sydney's the best. We are biased, but I think it's
Yeah,
the best.
that's right.
And going back to All Stars, what made you go on?
Do you know what? I got asked in October when I got back from Bali. I got a phone call like a week later, and it was like, I think you can guess what we're ringing for. Was you want to come down for an interview? I was like, yeah, why not? See what's going on. And then had the interview, and then they said, yeah, we'd love you on like All Stars. But I thought at the time like I wasn't actually doing much. I mean, just doing bits and stuff, but it was like I always think just take your opportunities. Why not? What's
Yeah.
the worst that could happen? I've done it once before. Why not again? And I actually really enjoyed it. And I feel like it's been a blessing kind of thing that went on there.
Yeah, I feel like you got a lot out of it.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
Even if you didn't go in like and coming out with love,
Yeah.
I feel like your and Molly's relationship came out
Yeah.
like having a friendship that you wouldn't have. And obviously
Yeah.
your bromance with Casey.
Yeah, I think a lot could come out of the show, to be honest. I mean, first time around it was a bit different because you don't know anyone in there.
Yeah.
It's like, it's so different the second time round. But the first time you get all like excited, like you don't know anyone, you're speaking to everyone. Second time, like you can't. I actually never knew anyone in there. I think I met Anton once, met Toby like once, twice. And that was it. I didn't really know anyone in there.
That's crazy,
That
isn't
is
it?
Yeah,
wild,
because like I say,
yeah.
I'm not like a social butterfly. I feel like I can be, but I'm not as much as other people.
Like
Yeah.
a lot of other people come out of this show, don't they? And then they become
Yeah,
friends.
yeah.
How did it feel going back in for the second time? Was it really different, or did you like know what to expect?
I kind of knew what to expect and how kind of things were, but it was actually really different. It was so much more chilled this time than the first time, and yeah, I don't know. Both completely different experiences, and I can't explain how. It was just like the feel of it, I guess. But
Yeah.
like I said, like a lot good come out the show, and I'm good. I'm so glad that I've done it.
Yeah, for sure.
So you wouldn't
Yeah.
change anything.
No, nothing
Yeah.
ever. I'm always like that. I wouldn't change anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
There's
I
no
feel like you
point.
did well on the show. We love watching. I feel like you're so funny. The one-liners that come out.
See, when you're in there, this is the thing. When you're on the show, you don't have a clue what's getting showed, or
Yeah.
you don't know who's like the main people in there, or if you're just quiet. And it's when I come out, I was like, what? Like, I was taken back by it all because I didn't realize what was going on.
You were like one of the main people that
Yeah, it was
everyone was
mad.
talking
Yeah, it was
about.
mad. I had no idea when I was in there. I thought, I bet I'm like so boring. But
Everyone was going for you.
Yeah,
They were
it's
like,
mad.
Callum needs to win.
yeah, mad.
They're obsessed. Did you
good
know
time, though.
that Molly was going to be in there when you came in?
No, I had no idea. Everyone
Yeah.
says, "Oh, you must have knew," and I didn't. I kind of had an inkling, but then I thought, no, she's not doing it. And then, yeah, I definitely did not expect that entrance anyway,
Yeah.
because that was a bit like,
They knew what they were doing.
Oh
Yeah.
God, yeah. I don't know how.
yeah,
That
there
would
was
have
no
been tough.
way. There was no way I would have ever guessed that, because originally I think I was supposed to go in like 2 weeks later than I did, and I was kind of like, I don't really want to be going in like that late on. Like, I'd rather just not do it. And then I think a couple of weeks later they changed, like, oh no, we actually put you in the first. So they must have kind of said, you know what, we can do this, and put them both in at the start. And
They would have heard from
Sneaky.
one of them.
yeah,
They're
yeah,
like, I mean, it made for good
yeah.
TV,
I mean, it was
didn't
great
it?
TV. I mean, I've not
Yeah.
watched any of it. I watched a couple clips back and stuff, but yeah, it was good fun.
The producers were producing.
Yeah, I think they've done a really good job, to be fair.
They did
It
well.
was actually a really good season.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
was literally, even when we was in there, it was like there's actually drama every night. Like every night there was something new.
Yeah.
And it was like a real good series from what
Yeah.
I thought anyway.
I feel like movie night for that one.
Oh yeah.
That was big.
I actually watched a couple of them clips back, and even some of it has been cut out of that.
Oh really?
Yeah, so there's actually more to movie
It
night.
got intense.
Is there any tea that you can spill?
Yeah, I think all the boys had a big argument. You know, I can't remember who was between.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was Tom and Casey, and then Toby and someone else, and they had like a proper to do. Like,
Really?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it got
Really?
cut.
and everyone stormed off like separated and stuff, and the boys just arguing.
No way.
And then what else?
Oh my god, because I did actually see a clip of Casey saying that he didn't see eye to eye with Toby, but I didn't see
yeah, all
why.
kicked off and moving night, but obviously you didn't see it. I just can't remember what it was over, but I know everyone booted off, and then I think something else happened. I think, but yeah, it's yeah.
Was there anything else that wasn't aired that you wouldn't have known because you haven't watched it
Yes.
back?
So there was a day. There was a day. It was like
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen the beach club day where I went to the beach club,
Yes.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I think it was like Georgia and Molly was having like this big argument.
Yeah,
Like,
that's right.
yeah. So that day, obviously, it was raining that day,
Oh.
and we couldn't drink because I think it was raining. No, it wasn't. It was raining towards night. So in the day, it was so hot, and obviously they don't let you drink in the day. It was like dehydration and stuff. But where we was at this beach club, next to it was like this villa, right? But we didn't know at the time it was like a holding villa for like Maya Jama when she come in and stuff. So Anton snuck round and he found like a bottle of tequila. So he went in, he put the full bottle of tequila in the water bottle. And he kept on bringing it around, so he was all drinking throughout the day. And then like someone else went round and got, I think it was like a bottle of rosé, and was all like stealing drinking them. Anton was absolutely steaming. He was
Don't you
honestly
drink
steaming.
much, do
Yeah,
they?
no, it's
Was
so
he
boring.
shown in that much, or was he actually just
No,
like,
I think
pissed?
they cut him out the full thing just because he was that pissed. I think what the producer said to him, like, what did he say to him? That was like, "You've drank, haven't you?" And he's like, "Yeah, what are you going to do about it?" he was honestly, he was so full.
That's so
yeah, it's mad.
funny. Yeah, it would be hard doing everything you need to do.
Yeah,
Like
I think it's so
basically sober.
It's so much more fun with drink.
Yeah.
I feel like you need it. There's almost like more drama if you're drinking. I feel like there was one night that they were, I forget who it was, but they were like saying everyone was speculating on TikTok and they're like, they are definitely drunk tonight.
Which night was it?
Was it? Oh, it was either Georgia Harrison, maybe, or
Oh yeah, Georgia she got steaming a couple nights.
We love Georgia. We've had her on the podcast
Yeah,
before.
she's
She's
funny.
hilarious.
Yeah, she got steaming a few nights. I got steaming a few nights. I think like if someone's not drinking, you just kind of say, like, "I'll have yours."
Yeah.
I've heard this. I feel like we've
Yeah.
spoken to someone from Love Island. I forget who it was, but they said that they would go around and like take everyone's drink.
And then like some nights, like for example, the runners and stuff, they'd leave in our episode or our season, they left like 2 bottles of wine in there by accident. And like as soon as we went in the first night, I thought, oh, no ways they left 2 bottles of wine. So you're sitting there and just drinking it. Well, they get
That's
onto you. I
fun.
think I got told off once, twice
Yeah.
for drinking, but
Would they tell you off for anything else?
not really. No, I didn't get told off on what's
Just
this.
let you be.
Yeah, nothing.
Do you feel like you got along with people a lot better than others? Like, was there any people you didn't really get along with?
I wouldn't say I didn't get along with anyone. I just say certain people aren't my cup of tea.
Fair enough. There's a
I
lot of
feel like
different
it was very no
personalities.
bullshit, and you could see that on there. Like
Yeah.
it was like you're not.
Like I wouldn't, like for me, I wouldn't try and be friendly. Not friendly, but I wouldn't try to be like best mate with someone if they're not like someone that I think could be my best friend. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like if I'm not going to just be friends for the sake of being friends because I've been on the show together.
Yeah.
I know that sounds so bitchy, but it's just like I'd rather
No.
not. Even if I see him now, I'm friends and I'll be friendly with him. But
Yeah.
like, I'm not going to see what you're doing every day and like stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Is Casey the only one that you talk to from
Yeah,
the
yeah.
season?
Casey's the only one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Keep
feel
the
like
circle
Anton.
small.
I feel like I was very close with Anton, but then I don't think all of a sudden he just didn't like me.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why.
we just
Yeah,
fell
he
out of
said no because I
contact.
heard a comment saying that he said it all got to my head and stuff, but I don't know.
Oh.
But I
Oh,
think
I
that,
feel like
yeah,
he
I thought he made up
definitely-
for it since then, but I don't know. I'm his
Yeah.
friend on my part, but yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
Okay, you don't know why, but
That's
you.
No, I actually don't know why. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm so bad at replying. I know that's like a bad excuse, but I'm just so bad at like checking in on people and getting back to people.
Yeah.
I wish I was better at it, to be honest, but
Maybe that can be your
There's
toxic
another
trait.
toxic
yeah.
trait.
There you go, yeah.
Looping
Yeah.
back. I feel like everything's like settled now from All Stars and
Yeah.
everything, but how actually was it going on a dating show with your ex? Like, how did you find that? Because that's such a tough situation.
Yeah, a lot of people said that to me, was like, how can you do it? But I think for me, I was already like mentally checked out of that relationship like before I went on the show. So for me, it
Yeah.
wasn't like, yeah, it wasn't for me. It wasn't. This sounds really bad, but it wasn't really a problem for me.
Yeah.
It's just kind of the way I am.
I
know.
feel like you
Yeah.
both handled it very well. Like you
Yeah.
were both very mature, and I feel like
Yeah.
obviously you wouldn't have come out of that situation being as friendly as you were if you didn't have that.
Yeah, of course. And like, it's so easy to be like toxic to people and I guess hold grudges and stuff. And for me, it's just more like just get on with it. It's like life
Yeah.
goes on.
Yeah.
It would have been hard
Right.
for you seeing everyone. I felt like when I saw it, like rooting for you two to be together.
Yeah.
Because like so many people really cared about
Yeah.
you.
Well,
getting
this
back
is
together.
another thing. Like with social media, it's like a lot of people have opinions on what they see and like how it should be and stuff. But like the only people that really know is obviously like the people involved. And for me, like when I seen all these things, I was like, it's just never gonna happen. And like even now and stuff, like I see comments like, oh, he didn't treat her well, he didn't do this, and thinking you have no idea.
Yeah.
And it's so easy to like side with people and think like someone's in the wrong and stuff. But it's like no one has any idea at
People
all.
just don't
Yeah.
Yeah. And people aren't shy about their opinions either. They
No.
get like a fragment of the story and they run
just
with
get so
it.
invested in it, and I think
Yeah.
like, obviously that's fair enough. Everyone could have an opinion, but sometimes it's just like, yeah, you have no idea.
How did you get through the breakup, or like your advice to anyone?
So like look forward and not back.
Oh yeah.
And I guess like when I don't know if you kind of know it's done, it's like I know a lot of people like holding on to things like that. But I just think like if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. And I know that sounds so cliche, but I feel like I don't know. I just
I agree.
I never. I know it sounds really cold, but I just like once I'm really like over something and done with something, I know it's not good for me, and I know it doesn't make me happy. Then I just move on, and I feel like you can only be happier than looking back
I
and
feel like
stuff.
that's a good way to be. People probably
Yeah.
hold on to things for too long.
Yeah,
and
even
it
though
affects
if they know
you.
it's not making them happy and stuff, it's like I think you just got to think about yourself a little bit and just think
Yeah.
like this is making me happy, kind of just move on from it.
Yeah.
Because like I mean, after a breakup and stuff, like when you do finally get over and stuff, it's like you're so much happier in like yourself, and you're doing things that you might not have been doing before and stuff. And it's just, I think it's just.
Would you say you're more of a relationship like lover boy than like being single?
Yeah.
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 I feel like everyone calls you that, don't they?
Yeah.
Like you seem like that more than like.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because relationship stuff, like you can do stuff obviously with your partner all the time. You can do the nice things, and like at the same time, like the stuff you can do single, you can also do with your partner. So it's like, why wouldn't you
Yeah.
want that?
Yeah,
I
I
guess.
agree.
Yeah.
Definitely. I feel like it'd be nice if more boys
Yeah.
had that.
Yeah.
Mine's so nice, but a lot of them aren't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, some of them.
We love your cooking videos on TikTok as well. How did you get into that?
Do you know what? It's really funny. So I remember once, when I used to work, I was scaffolding. I think it was on a weekend, right? And I just thought I'd watch Hell's Kitchen, and I think I binge watched the full series. And ever since I watched Hell's Kitchen, you know what Hell's Kitchen is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just checking.
It's not in Australia.
Wait, is that Gordon
Yeah.
Ramsay?
Gordon Ramsay,
I was
yeah.
like, am I not going to know something again? But
I remember binge watching it. I thought, wow, this is like, I got obsessed with cooking from watching it, and then I was just like, kept on trying things, and then I just got into it through there.
I honestly thought you were a chef.
Really?
Because of your-
Thanks. I didn't think I was that good.
From your TikToks, I actually thought that was what you
No,
did.
I just
Fun
kind of
gig.
just picked up like kind of a bit of a passion for it.
Mm.
But I've not been doing any as of recent because I've been renovating my house. So I've had no kitchen, but it literally got finished yesterday. So I'm going to be getting back on it.
Cooking
Back
videos
to
are back.
cooking.
What's
Yeah.
going to be the first meal?
I don't know. Acai bowl, poke bowl. I don't know.
No, boring.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's been your favourite one that you've made, or what's gone the most viral for you?
I don't know.
It goes really viral for you, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
People
some
are
of it
obsessed.
does. Yeah, some of it does. I always look at old videos now and think, wow, that was absolutely shocking.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like it looks awful. I can't believe I posted it. Yeah.
Do you feel like you're quite like harsh on yourself with your videos?
I can be. But
Yeah.
then it's like you only know how bad you are once you've got to like a certain stage.
That's true. We do the same. We look back and we're like, ugh.
Yeah, it's like kind of like when you're 18
What are we thinking?
and then
Yeah.
you look back from like when you're 21 or you're 23 and you think, wow, what was I wearing?
I know.
Or
and
what was that haircut about? Do you know what I mean?
social media is like that now, where like it's all there.
Yeah, it's like there's no
It's
escaping it. Yeah.
Like people used to just probably have like photos that they wouldn't see, but everything's out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Have you ever
Yeah.
looked back on a video or like a clip or something that
Yeah.
you're like, no?
Yeah, the very first time I went on Love Island, I refused to watch any of it.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a few viral clips
Oh,
from
it makes
there,
me
isn't
cringe.
there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially from this time. At least.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
More so this time?
Yeah. No, first time. There's
First
more
time,
clips
yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Just like, ooh. Hate that. Hate it.
Is there any specific moments you've seen that you cringed?
This time maybe not. I mean, I've not, like I said, I've not watched it back. I've just seen like little clips on TikTok, but
No, I
not
feel
seen.
like it was
Yeah,
good this
I've not
time.
seen any that have like
Mm.
give me like a serious ick or anything. But I don't know.
No, I feel like you've done quite well.
Yeah.
And what would you say is next and like coming up for you?
Move to Australia.
Yeah, we'll see you in Sydney this summer.
No, I think just I don't. Obviously, I'm gonna get back to the cooking and stuff. House renovations could be a thing coming up on my Instagram very soon, and also like fitness and stuff. But I find it so hard to put stuff out there. It's not like I find it hard. It's just like finding the time and the space. Like I'm
Yeah.
really not comfortable with filming myself in public places. Like some people can just do it, and I'm like, wow, how'd you do that? I
It
cannot
takes
do it.
practice,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
So,
So people want to see the content though.
I know. I need to get back on it, to be fair. But yeah, we'll see.
He's been
So-
busy renovating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually have. It's been so stressful.
Really?
It's been like one thing and then another thing, and it's like, oh god.
I've heard renovations are really, really stressful.
Yeah, it wasn't that stressful, but it's just like once you run into a problem, like kind of delays things.
Yeah.
It's
Well, you
just a
said
bit
you
like-
were a scaffolder, right?
Yeah.
So you like very involved?
I was a little bit, not too much. I can do certain things, but then certain things I'm like, for example, electrics. Yeah, don't ask me about electrics.
No.
Probably
it's none
kill
of my
myself.
business.
Yeah. But yeah.
Okay, so we might see you out in these Bondi streets filming yourself
Yes,
in public, maybe.
Maybe you can do
Yeah.
it somewhere else. You won't be as
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have different energy when you're in a different place.
Speaking of Australia, we're gonna ask you some Australian slang, and we're gonna see.
Yeah, we'll see how good I am.
Because I haven't understood some things that you've been saying.
Do you know what it is? My accent is real. I think I need to speak louder and clearer.
No, I
It's
think
very
I can
strong.
hear
It
most
is.
things. I think it was a me problem.
Even sometimes Jazz don't understand what I'm saying, so I
Really?
do apologise if you can't
No,
understand
I
me.
think I
No.
can understand. I think we work with a lot of people who are from the UK,
Yeah,
so
okay.
we're kind of.
We're pretty good. And
Yeah.
your housemate as well is Scottish, so that's
Even
even.
Wow,
worse.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you get Scottish, you'll definitely get English.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's trained my.
Your ears.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
ears.
Well, hopefully you can know what some of these are. I
Go
think you will.
Go for it.
Okay. This
Test
is
me.
embarrassing to say this, and I would never say it. And I hate that I'm saying it out loud. But I'm going to put some snags on the Barbie.
Yeah, is that shrimps on the barbie? Is that the same? Shrimp on the snags on the barbie.
Okay, because we don't call them shrimps, so I don't know where that comes from.
Yeah.
We call them prawns.
So snags.
So
is
I don't know
something
when
else.
someone says
Sausages.
shrimps,
Yeah.
sausages.
Is that what a
yeah.
snag is?
Yeah,
And you know what a
I'll never-
Barbie is.
Yeah, I know what barbie is.
yeah. So that's a
Barbecue.
misconception.
That is mad.
Australians don't say shrimps on the barbie.
I learnt that one.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, next one is fair dinkum.
Do you know what? I feel like I want to say I've heard it, but fair play.
I mean, kinda.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
Fair dinkum.
Yeah.
Do you actually say these terms?
Oh, no, we don't.
Never
No.
say this. My
So-
granddad would.
So what's fair dinkum then? What does that mean?
So you think it's like fair play?
It kind
Ah,
of is, doesn't it?
Yeah, it means like, yeah, okay, like fair enough.
Right, okay,
So
fair.
yeah, but like in more of a positive way, like oh, fair dinkum.
Right, yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, never.
Hated that.
Never heard
We're
that.
not going around
Yeah.
saying this. Schooner.
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 I want to try and guess and say, is it like see you later? No.
No.
What is it? What is it?
Beer.
It's like a,
A
small
schooner
beer.
A scooter.
Schooner.
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 hmm
Never heard of
There's
it.
like a pint and a schooner,
Half a pint.
basically.
And then a midi.
What's it? Shot.
No.
it's like
a midi,
even
is it?
smaller.
Never
Schooner's like
know.
a weird in between
Like
size.
a stein.
I don't even think.
Do you know what a stein is?
Is that the big one? The big
Yeah, like the big
Yeah. Yeah.
what the Germans are.
No, we
Yeah.
don't
Yeah,
have
no,
those.
no,
Not a
okay.
stein.
No.
No.
Schooner,
yeah.
no, never heard of that.
between
I actually
it.
don't like lager though.
Really?
Yeah, I don't drink beer.
Yeah.
So you won't be
Neither do
asking
I.
for a schooner
No
when you're in
schooners.
Australia.
No, unfortunately.
Mm.
It'd be more like a Long Island iced tea.
How good's a Long Island?
So
if it's
good.
done well.
The best.
That's why you're still
Unbeatable.
feeling sick from the weekend.
Probably,
then.
Were you on the Long Islands on the weekend?
I
Because
think it was on the vodkas actually.
Oh, okay.
I just had two. I was drinking steins of vodka.
Oh,
Yeah, I actually was. I
Oh.
remember having it in my hand and thinking, wow,
That's not good.
That's
no more
bad.
steins.
idea.
No more steins.
Okay, next one. Whoop whoop.
Is that as in like whoop whoop? Is it not?
I mean, you could say it like that, but that's not what it means.
Whoop whoop.
Mhm.
All right, come on. All right, hurry up.
I
No.
do get that though. That kind of makes sense.
It's like, wait, do you want one more try? You.
Hooray. I don't know.
It's like out in Whoop Whoop, like really far away. So
Like
like
the outback?
Birmingham.
Yeah,
out
it's like
Is it?
middle of nowhere.
Right,
So you could be like, I parked in Whoop Whoop today.
out in the whoop whoop.
Yeah.
No way. Do you not
Yeah.
call it the Outback?
No.
No.
Whoop Whoop.
Is that a real
Well,
thing?
it's not. It doesn't
Oh, Outback
necessarily mean
Australia,
like
yeah.
the outback. It just means like, oh, it's so far away.
Every time you hear the Outback, it reminds me of Wolf Creek.
Yeah.
That's all I think about.
Outback
Yeah.
Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've never been. There's not much going
I
on.
have been.
Oh, sorry.
Have you really?
I've never
Australia?
been. How is it?
I wouldn't be rushing back.
Okay, fair enough. I'll be going to the
But I'm
Outback.
sure there's some great things
Yeah.
there if you're into
Snakes.
that. Yeah.
Snakes.
Do you actually, by
Spiders.
the way, do you actually see snakes and stop
Yeah.
spider on a daily basis, or is that
Spiders, yeah.
really?
Spiders on a daily basis.
Yeah, but
Not
where?
snakes.
Snakes depends where you
my
are, not in the
apartment.
city.
You see spider in your apartment every day.
Not every day, but at least once a week. Definitely.
Poisonous ones.
I don't
I
know,
think
but they're
they're-
scary looking.
They're not deadly, but they are so scary. Like I'll run and scream.
Oh.
How big are they?
Like probably like this. I'll show
Shut
you.
up.
I'll show you what
No
they are.
way.
I'll show you the ones that.
Yeah.
So how'd you get rid of him? Just hoover him up?
I scream, and my housemate and I will scream and carry on until someone does something.
One
about
time
it.
Yeah,
I
but what-
put an ad on Airtasker for someone to pick it up.
An
and
air
come get-
tasker.
It's like where you can task it. Oh.
What, there's one on your phone then?
These are them.
So you're saying you see them on a daily basis? Surely not.
That thing. This is a
Surely
huntsman.
not. Oh, I've seen them. Seen the man that
Huntsman.
puts them in his mouth.
Oh,
Yeah, strange.
it's terrifying. So yeah, we have to dispose of those.
Yeah.
Normally, I try and do like a put it on paper, glass out, so I
yeah,
don't have to
throw
kill
it.
it.
I'm not as brave as you.
How'd you get rid of them?
Well, I had to put an ad out for someone to pick it up.
But I hate to say, sometimes it's a shoe situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
brave
Shoe.
enough. And last one, Arvo.
Arvo. Avocado.
It's
I don't know.
like an afternoon.
Do you don't
We
say
call
that,
it
surely.
Arvo.
Do you
Oh,
actually say it though?
Tomorrow.
yeah. Tomorrow Arv.
Right,
We
you
have
so you actually say
everything.
that?
We shorten
I'm at
everything.
tomorrow
Like I
off.
would actually say that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I've
that was a
never
terrible
heard that.
Australian
Was
accent.
it? Well, I'm going to do it again.
What's a word that's really that we wouldn't know?
English.
Belfast.
Yeah, Ireland. Trying to think what I say to my mates.
Actually,
Like
one.
we say, are you mad? As in, like, are you joking?
Yeah.
Have you heard that? Are you mad?
One of our friends that was on the trip earlier is from Manchester, and she always goes, "Oh, well gassed, well gassed."
Yes, I don't say that. I don't say
What does
gassed.
that mean?
It means like,
Buzzing.
yeah, real
Ah.
excited.
Do you say buzzing?
Nah, not
We
really.
say buzzing.
Yeah, I hear that one on Love Island a lot.
Yeah,
I
buzzing.
feel like we know it a lot because we
Yeah,
watch the UK
true.
Love Island.
We know the.
So we hear all the things.
I think All Stars is actually coming back, in January.
Really? Wow.
That'll be interesting.
That will be interesting.
I
like
won't be on it
All
anyway.
Stars.
You won't
Yeah,
be on
I will not be on that for a third time, no.
He's loved up.
Yeah, I won't be on that.
Maybe you can get Casey on there to get a girlfriend.
Maybe, if he finds one.
We have one more game.
Yeah, right.
Before we finish, and it is a prank call.
Yeah.
So you have to pick one or two people to prank call.
I feel like it either should be Case there or Yaz. I don't know.
Does Yaz know that you're here?
Yeah. But she wouldn't know why there's a prank thing. But then again,
Yeah.
but then again, she's so invested in TikTok, she might get the. I don't know. I don't think she would though.
If it was to be like Casey, you could say that like, have you not seen like the article that's out? Like it's so bad. Like, and come up with something that he could have done that's potentially out there. Gaslight him saying that there's some video going out.
Let me try and think of a situation then. Could make something up about that, mate. What's up TikTok?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
I know. You could be like, say that you're starting something and be like, oh, I just really want to use the What's Up TikTok thing. Like, do you mind if I like take it? Like, I know it's your thing, but like it kind of really works really well.
Yeah. Just say I'm starting up my cooking videos again. I just really want to use the WhatsApp TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. That works.
Okay.
Yeah, and be like, look, I know it's your thing, but like I kind of want to make it as like the start of all my cooking videos now.
Pissed off.
Yeah, I'd be streaming.
Yeah, okay, let's do
Oh,
that.
mate, I'm going to have to stop that. I'm so bad at stuff like that.
Really? I feel we thought you'd be good at it. I think you got this.
Yeah, every time he answers the phone as well, he goes, yes, Chavo. Hello.
Yes, Chava.
What's going on, Sunshine?
You saying you alright?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Just finished a 15k run.
Oh, lovely, mate. Not too bad. Too shabby. What was it? Yeah, nice, mate. Well done. No, just at home. Just finished my kitchen today. So just gonna, just need to jump back on them cooking videos.
Fucking hell, congrats.
I know, mate. It's about time, innit?
Fucking hell. Took a while, didn't it?
Oh, did it? I was thinking. Oh,
What are you saying?
wait. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, you muted yourself.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I was going to say, with these cooking videos, I was going to ask you, do you know your WhatsApp TikTok?
Yeah.
You wouldn't mind if I used them at the start of my cooking videos, would you?
No, not at all.
You sure?
Yeah, of course.
WhatsApp TikTok?
You on a potty?
Yeah, and your friend Scarlett's here.
Oh my god.
You're on the After Hours podcast.
And you just got
Welcome.
pranked. And you handled it very well.
Oh, I miss you too.
You want me to say, be like, no, I can't let you use that.
Yeah, that's what we
That
wanted.
was the reaction I wanted you to give me.
Yeah, but you knew I wouldn't give a shit.
No, I thought you might have been like, that's a bit weird.
Yeah, I was whispering to Simo in the background, being like, what fucking freak.
Oh,
he
that
did
was
good.
good.
I
It's a
thought
good
it-
friend.
That is a
I
good
think
friend.
I think he's very wise to it though.
Yeah,
I
he
don't know.
knew. He
Yeah,
knew.
he knew. Yeah,
Yeah.
something was up.
Maybe Yasmin would have been a better victim.
Yeah. Yeah, she would be. She would definitely fall for it.
I think we're all prank called out though.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. Thank you so much,
No problem.
Callum.
Thanks for having me.
That
that
was
was
fun.
nice.
Yeah. And hopefully we'll see you in Bondi
Yeah,
soon.
maybe.
Yeah,
Never know.
see you there.
Maybe, hopefully, anyway. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Thanks for having
Okay,
me.
thank you.